I'm Tammy, I'm the director of the shoes.
I'm Darren, I'm a composer for the shoes.
And I am Alejandro, and I am performing in the shoes.
The Shoes is a piece in development with the Scenic Route for children aged 3 to 7 years old. It's a cross-disciplinary piece bringing together dance, puppetry, music, and it is inspired by Grimm's The Shoes That Were Danced to Pieces. The concept behind the piece is we're exploring the ideas that come out of the original fairy tale of the fact that imagination can always exist, play can always exist, and there are worlds that you can go visit in your imagination, even when you're dealing with the practicalities of life. In the case of the characters in our story, they're dealing with a big house move. Alejandro and Bryony are playing a boy and a girl who are literally about to move house, and they're exploring the boxes of treasures they find around them and creating other worlds.
To the point that they even get taken over by the story itself. Take us over, the boy and the girl, and it becomes a magical world coming out of those boxes. And it's quite amazing what you can do with very little. The set is quite minimalistic.
Yeah.
We are using very rough materials. And they become a kingdom, they become a magic forest.
And the idea is that the children watching will feel, I can do this too. There's nothing that we're using that isn't accessible to them in their houses, that they can't also role play with, also tell stories with, which will feed into post-show workshops, which we will also be developing.
And there's lots of music in it to sort of help tell the story. It's almost going to be entirely underscored with lots of different instruments.
We have some beautiful musical motifs going through it now, different voices speaking for different characters. Consciously, we are not using any dialogue, any speech for this piece. Firstly, the story lends itself to being told through play, through music, through dance, through puppetry, but also it means that more children can see it and enjoy it, because children with special educational needs aren't then excluded. Children who are new to learning English, children who don't speak English at all.
It's very visual, very physical, it's very slapsticks at times.
Your help will be able to kickstart this tour so that it can reach schools, reach art centres, reach theatres, particularly if we are going to special needs schools, we are going to schools where children have limited access to theatre. It would be really lovely to be able to, charge the minimal amount or be able to take it in for free and have the funds to be able to do that, and also to be able to support the wonderful artists working on this project as well, and the beautiful work that is happening. So please support us, because this show deserves to be seen.